back to me. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. You won't bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Is enough. Is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to Queen of the Indies Corner with another episode of Under the Ropes. I'm your host, as always, the Queen of the Indies, Tiffany. And today we got a little action. We got some flying Ryan O'Neal. How are you?
Doing good.
He's flying on in here to the podcast.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Guys, if you're new here to the Under Ropes series, here I interview everything independent wrestling, whether it's wrestlers, promoters, backstage, refs. I got you covered. If you guys got questions for Ryan, please feel free. Drop it into the chat. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions. So, all right, let's start it up because, you know, I personally feel like you are the next wave of up and coming talent. And then recently we've had Junie Underwood come onto the podcast and he was talking about it too. So I don't know if your ears were ringing.
Yeah, one of the homies.
So I want to talk about the fact that it's like, you know, you being so young, you know, and like you like blown up within the last couple of months. Like I've seen you all over the place, which we'll get into a little bit, but talk to us a little bit, you know, about it.
Well, I mean, I'm going on my second year now. I started October 2024. And Junie was actually one of the first people who was like, hey, whenever you're ready, man, like, come on the road with me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Had my first match October 2024 and never looked back, honestly.
Wow.
It's been a blast.
It really is. It's really cool to like see that. So, and here we have it here, you and Junie. Obviously, you've wrestled a bunch of places, everything, and then this Friday,
Yeah.
I'm putting it up on the stream for you guys. You guys can watch it again. The wrestling.
Yeah, we just we wrestled last Friday and got a draw, so gotta fix that one.
Gotta fix that, definitely. So, all right. So, you know, talking about like Junie Underwood, I mean, his ears probably like ringing now also too. Most recently, also Focus Pro up in Massachusetts, you and him teamed together, you know. So I want you to talk about working there, working with Junie, all that fun stuff.
Oh, that was a blast. Focus Pro. Oh, I cannot wait to go back to Focus Pro. That crowd was just like electric, honestly. That was one of my favorite crowds I wrestled in front of for sure. And that was my first time tagging with Junie, so definitely want to go back there and do that again.
It's a great crowd up there. Like, you know, a
Oh,
lot of people.
So good.
It's so cool. So definitely
Very,
watch that.
very cool experience.
IWTV, check that out as well. Let's see. We got Zach Minger in the chat. He goes, "It's National Chocolate Cake Day."
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's great. I like cake too, so
Who doesn't like cake? So now you got to go get a slice a cake
Yeah,
today.
honestly.
Go see how that is. Oh, whatever. All right, I'm trying to see something's wrong with my like. So I'm gonna have to go manually into the chats or whatever. So I'm sorry. It's gonna be a little bit if I see you. Marissa's in the chat. She goes, "Hey y'all, how are you, Marissa? What's going
What's up,
on?"
Marissa?
Very very cool. So I think we should call you the king of the scrambles, pretty much, because we've been seeing you all over the
Yeah,
place,
that is a good one. Um,
right?
speaking of speaking of scrambles, this Saturday is supposed to tag with Jordan and Alec, but they're signed, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Not sure what I'll be doing this Saturday, but that maybe a scramble. I don't know. Maybe not.
possibly a scramble, maybe. Who knows?
Not sure
Yeah.
yet, but
Gotta-
possibly.
but like I said, I've been saying it. I was like, this guy is the king of the scrambles, pretty much. I
Scramble
said-
King is cool. I like that.
GCW, Limitless Wrestling, Excite Wrestling, ESW are just like some of the places that you've worked. So, I mean, I am a massive fan of scrambles out there. So, I don't know if you want to give us a little bit, like, you know, talk to us maybe about each of the companies that you've been working at.
Um, ESW. I remember the first time I went there. I actually wrestled Junie in a pre-show match. And then the next time I went to Wrestle Bash, that was one of the biggest crowds I wrestled in front of. That was a big battle royal, but that was a really cool experience. They had like the Titantron and everything too. Um, Excite, I recently wrestled Don Freeze.
Hmm.
That was a really fun match, and I actually liked the building too. But it was their last time having a show there.
Hmm.
Just kind of sad. But yeah, Excite was super cool. GCW is awesome. I mean, I helped out like consistently and just that was like the main goal was just to like uh just help out. And it's like I don't mind it either because I like wrestling. So it's like, oh, helping out, but I'm not wrestling. No, I like it too. And then the fact that I get to wrestle is like the cherry on top, It's awesome. Um, it just and then I had my debut. In a scramble against Joey Griffin, guys like that. That was a very special day. So cool. And I got to wrestle Joey. That was insane. That was one of that was a that will be a core memory forever. I'll never forget that day. So cool.
So cool. I love seeing that. Like even up in Maine, I had like a couple of fans like reach out to me because they weren't really like as familiar. And you were part of it. And so it's like this is the nice thing about doing these interviews because people may know you, may not know you and everything. So I love when people reach out to me and they're like, all right, I don't know anybody. And it's like talk to me about this. But to go up even to like Maine, in Yarmouth, which is crazy. So like I've been in that building as well, but to be in front of that crazy crowd as well for GCW.
Yeah, I mean, Maine was really cool. Wrestled there for GCW and recently for Limitless Wrestling.
Hmm.
That was the biggest crowd I've ever wrestled in front of. That was insane.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That was a life highlight, you could say. That's another moment I'll never forget. There's a lot of crazy things that happened this past year that just blow me away that I actually got to do them.
I love that. I like, where are we gonna see you next? Like, you know, like you're just like starting pretty much, even though it's like you said, like it's since October 24. Like, and
It's like a short time, but it feels like 5 years for me, but it's only been like 1.5, you
right.
know? It's yeah, it feels like forever, but it's not. It's weird.
Yeah.
Wrestling time is weird. It's like you got the regular week and then you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the wrestling week. So it's like every week is like two,
Right.
you know?
Definitely.
It's
Let me give more love in this chat. Jimmy, Jumbo Refs in the chat. He goes, "What's up, brother? Glad I was able to ref
what's
with
up?
you at UWA Elites."
yeah. I met him at doing ring crew for GCW.
Good
lot of
old
those-
Jimmy. I love Jimmy. So, oh yeah, like UWA Elite's another one that, you know, I know that they kind of closed the chapter on that. That was another great promotion, you know, fun, very fun,
Yeah,
kid friendly.
there was a there was a festival that they had a show at, well, a couple shows at recently.
Hmm.
Had oof, a crap load of matches there. Like so, like I think I had like 12 matches there.
Hmm.
This past summer, that was a blast. But it's a shame that it's not gonna happen this year, I
I
don't think.
know. They always I've been to one of those like festivals. I did like one of the days and like okay, all right, let's be real here. Okay, so shout out Good Cop Bad Cop because I know he's waiting for me to talk about food. But and I know Jimmy knows because like Jimmy's been there or whatever, but like this fair is crazy
Yeah.
that they do this.
Yeah.
Everything you could think of to eat is there.
Yeah.
Did you pig out? Did you go a little nuts?
I only had like some like chicken tenders and pizza and stuff, but it's so expensive, honestly.
Yeah. They had like a lot.
But yeah,
Um
the fair is awesome.
oh, I love the fair and you know, I found it from a friend, the UWA Elite, and she had found UWA Elite from the fair. And it's such a great way and I wish more wrestling
Such a great,
promotions would
such a
do
great
that.
experience. Yeah, more promotions should do that. It was such a great experience. You're wrestling in front of different crowds because it's different times of day. We go from like 10 a.m. till like 8 p.m. I think.
Hmm.
That was great. Great experience. Just repetition after repetition in front of, you know, really honestly big crowds.
Yeah, and people that might
And
not even know that they're a wrestling fan.
yeah, a lot of people who go to indie wrestling shows are not wrestling fans, which is weird, but it's not, you
Hmm.
know? Um, so it's cool to get them invested in a story.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely. All right, let me give more love in the chat. Jimmy also says, see you this weekend at GCW.
Yeah,
Uh
see you there.
wait a minute, Jimmy says, gotta put a leash on Tiffany at those What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The full blown New York accent just totally came out right now. But what are you talking about, Jimmy? Like, I can't with you. And then Kaya's in the chat said, so excited for this interview. How did Ryan decide to join the Worldwide Dojo?
Okay, so the first time I went to AEW at Temple in Philly, the first match I saw was Cheeseburger versus Lance Archer.
Oh wow.
I I've heard of Cheeseburger before, but I never really saw him wrestle in person. And then we see him wrestle this giant dude, Lance Archer. You already know how big he is. And during the match, the whole building is chanting Cheeseburger. Me and my dad are chanting Cheeseburger. A couple months later, I'm I go like oh, what do I want to do with my life? Oh, I've always known what I want to do with my life, wrestling. But where do I need to find a school? It turns out Cheeseburger um opened up the former Ring of Honor school, which is now the Worldwide Dojo. And I'm like, oh, what better place to start than there, honestly. And then I had my first match against him, and man, he is a very, very, very good dude. One of the best trainers anyone could ever have, honestly. He'll like if you don't get something, he will show you in depth. Like it's a very, very good trainer.
I
And I
love
highly recommend it.
that. I love that. And not a lot of people could say that like they've worked their trainers and for like your debut match to be against your trainer, it's, you know, like a huge thing.
Yeah, very, very cool. Very welcoming environment too,
Mhm.
Like
Uh,
where I
mhm.
go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I was gonna read what Jimmy wrote, but go ahead.
A very, very welcoming environment. Like I'm not really used to that. When I started amateur wrestling,
Mhm.
it's kind of like, okay, everyone is so advanced.
Mhm.
I started sophomore year, I started amateur wrestling, and a lot of those guys have been wrestling since they were like 4 years old.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like, oh, you gotta just here's the move, you do it. But with Burger, it's like, oh, here is how you do it. It's like this, and everyone's very nice there too. It's just one of the best schools out there, I think.
I love that. I love seeing like, you know, you see photos. I just saw Ryan Redfield just did a video with Preacher and
Yeah, so
Cheeseburger. And I was like,
big return coming up.
yes, which is pretty awesome. But it's just so cool. And then like I love the pictures. I mean, I'm such a picture nerd. So I love like seeing like you guys like posing, taking the pictures after like a training
Oh, that
session.
is a great idea. I don't know if he stole that from someone, but that is a great idea to take pictures after training.
Hey, memories, man. I'm all about making memories. So,
Yeah, yeah. You guys will have like a special theme too or something, which is cool.
but it's cool even too, like especially like with seminars also too, and then seeing those pictures as well. Like sometimes if somebody comes in special guest, like see like the group photos and things like that. I think that's such a cool concept to
Yeah,
post.
very cool.
So, Jimmy said at the food fair, he goes eat everything. You're crazy, Jimmy. All right, so another match I definitely want to talk about, Wrestling Open. Recently you got to work Aaron Rourke. Oh man, I love Aaron Rourke. He is the best, but just so cool to like see you working up at Open and then definitely working someone like Aaron Rourke. And Aaron Rourke, I've always said, always works like, new upcoming, making people like look good, whatever. Like he's just the perfect person also to like work up there. So I wanted you to talk a little bit about like your experience.
Oh, I had a very, very fun time working with Aaron. We had a very fun match. Um, honestly, came up with a lot of cool ideas too that I never thought of, like that I could do.
Mhm.
Tried out different things with him. Very, very cool experience. And really starting to like to go to Wrestling Open. It's a shame that it's so far from me,
Mhm.
and like the snow kind of hurts it a little bit. So, if I lived down the street from Wrestling Open, I would be there every week.
Right.
But I live a little far from there, so it's harder to get there. But that's one place I want to get to more this year at Wrestling Open. And Aaron Rourke was such a great opponent. I honestly can't wait to work him again. Great.
Yeah, definitely. I feel you because I was going up for a while too to go see Wrestling Open. I think we need something closer, or Wrestling Open needs to like open up another,
Yeah.
like another, whether it's Jersey or
I
whatever.
wish I wish I could just like teleport there. That's one superpower I wish I had. I could be in one place or 5 different places at one time.
Well, if you
Teleport.
figure it out, will you let me know so I can go and like
I
support
definitely,
wrestling
and I'll
too?
let everyone in wrestling know because it would be so much better.
I feel that because I always feel bad that it's like I want to be at multiple places at once sometimes for wrestling, and it's hard. I try to support everybody when I can.
Yeah.
Kaya says Ryan versus Aaron was on my birthday. So excited to be there. Thank you, Ryan, for making my birthday a blast.
Oh, happy birthday! That's really cool.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Look at that. So, all right. So, and again, if you're watching this in one of the other streams, I'm sorry for whatever reason the chat thing is not working. So I have to like pop into chat. So just like bear with me. So, I had like a bunch of fan tweets. So I'm gonna go into these fan tweets. So let's start with this
Okay.
one. This one's from Andrew. He goes, "What's your favorite or most challenging move to execute?"
Oh, this is actually that's actually a really good question. Hold on.
Sometimes they come out with some really good questions, the fans. So
Wow, that was a really. Wait, my favorite move to execute or like one that's the hardest?
whatever. It's so what's your favorite? So or most challenging.
Favorite move to hit is definitely the swanton because sometimes I feel like I'm in air for like a minute. I'm like, whoa, and then oh my gosh. Hardest move. Um, hmm. I don't know any. It's like it's hard because it can either be. There's some springboard moves that I have yet to pull out that
Hmm.
I've been doing the training. There's one I recently started doing. It's like a springboard arm drag, and you do like a 360 in the air. That is it's easy to me because I've done it
Hmm.
so many times. But one foot off that rope, and it's very difficult. The first time I tried it out, it was very hard to learn. So um, the footing on some dives could be hard, but um, after so many times doing it, it just becomes second nature.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. I don't really have an answer, but my favorite move to hit is definitely a swanton.
We've been seeing a lot of beautiful swantons. Marcus Matters, Billy Starks.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
so definitely a
Great move.
beautiful thing. Yeah, no, it's so awesome. So, All right. So, Kai left a question on the fan tweet page or whatever. So she goes, "Okay, okay, okay. This is a must know. Okay, so the running joke on this podcast is, do you put your milk in first and then your cereal, or do you put your cereal in first and then your milk?"
Cereal and then milk. I I don't think I've ever poured the milk in the bowl first, but I have definitely thought about it. And it's always after I eat it. I'm like, wait, what if I just like, would it be better? Would it be less soggy if I don't know. Always cereal first is what I've always done.
This has been a very interesting, like, the Under the Rope series ever since that started, since episode 200. It's been like a staple on this podcast because we've had a few people say that they put their milk in first and then their cereal, and they got crucified. so, so keep that in mind.
Have people said milk before cereal?
Yeah.
What is the which is more? Cereal or
No,
milk?
it's always cereal first and then milk, it seems.
Okay.
But there's been a few.
Oh, there's a few people who
There's
say
been
milk.
a few on this podcast that said others. Then there's been a couple other people who've threatened other people on this podcast.
I don't know.
So I think I'm just gonna have to bring Andy Brown back on this podcast because he was the one that said milk first and then cereal, and
Okay.
yeah, then even like
I'm
Dustin.
gonna have to wrestle him for that. Teach him a lesson.
Gonna have to make a.
And Andy, watch out, dude. Learn to pour your cereal in first. Come on now.
Then
I
there's-
definitely have thought about doing that though.
Well, we've also Good Cop Bad Cop has sent me. They have like kind of like a cup like this, but then like the milk goes in first, and then the cereal kind of goes into like its own compartment, and then you eat it like that instead of like a bowl.
Yeah, I've always seen those commercials as a kid, and I'm like, I always wanted that, but I never knew where to get it.
I think we got to get one for Andy Brown.
Like on the way to school, I always wanted to get one of those. You know, that'd be great. But
Pretty cool.
Andy Brown needs one of those for sure.
Yeah, we got to get him one because I don't know, his ear must be ringing all the time because he gets thrown under the bus all the time on this podcast. So
Yeah, I mean, you better stop playing around.
he might one day something he's just gonna get jumped or something by a wrestler, but like, how dare you? Like, but his own girlfriend Alyssa Morano was on the podcast too. She's like the serial queen, and then she said that, you know, it's just bizarre that Andy does that. Like, so, but all right, let's move on to some other fan tweets. This one's from Chob. He goes, "My first live experience seeing him was him entering from out of my line of sight from diving off the balcony at Water Street Music Hall. Hell of a way to make a first impression." So,
Yeah, that was a really fun time. I remember walking into that building. I'm like, "Yup, I'm doing that." That was a very, very, very cool day, and I was always wondering how it was like, you know, for the people below who can't see.
Mhm.
You know, when I was up there on the balcony, it's kind of like a catwalk. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a balcony, and you could see the people in the back of the room, so they're looking up, but the
right.
people you can't see. So all of a sudden, you see a body fly from the sky. Real cool.
So I feel like maybe a match between you and Shannon Levangie. She likes to jump off high things also, like, you know, so
Yeah, maybe. I'm down for any high flying match, really.
maybe a Spanish fly. No, we're not gonna get no. Let me not encourage this.
Oh, a Spanish fly off the balcony.
Let's not encourage this.
3505.
So definitely not encourage this. So okay, so Good Cop Bad Cop left a fan tweet. He says, with Ryan O'Neal being an anagram of annoy rile, which wrestler do you annoy or rile the most, and which wrestler annoys or riles you the most? He likes to trigger people on this pod.
Junie Underwood. Both ways.
I can see that.
Both ways. Both ways. Definitely Junie Underwood.
Maybe you want to elaborate for him, like when he listens to this podcast, of like, you know, maybe some things you do to annoy him, or maybe stuff that he does to annoy you.
What some things he does to annoy me. We'll be on the road. I don't know if sometimes he waits till last second to get into the car. I think I probably have done the same to him though. So it's like things that, we do to annoy each other are similar, you
Right.
know? So he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
But
look at
definitely
that.
similar.
Good cop, bad cop just jumped into the chat. He said, "This was good timing. Give us the tea." He's like, little troublemaker. You are a troublemaker. So, and then he also said, "I hope there's a lot of food talk." So, I guess should we go on to like more food talk? So, I don't know,
Yeah, I'm
like,
down. I'm
so
down.
I mean, typical wrestler, right? Wawa, Sheets,
Wawa or Sheets?
yeah.
I don't know. I grew up at Wawa, and Sheets is only available in certain locations, you
Yeah.
know? I definitely think Sheets has more options
Hmm.
on the hot food menu, like cooking wise.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know, nothing. I don't know. I really like a good Wawa though,
So Wawa just wins by default. That's it.
Yeah, because I've been around it, so don't slaughter me for that. But
No, I mean I'm a Wawa girl. So like,
what I get from Wawa though, I
yes.
get a chicken and cheese quesadilla
Hmm.
with some cornbread on the side, you know? Oh, the cornbread there is amazing. And then Sheets, I get this thing called the Big Mott's Burger. It's got like mozzarella sticks on it.
Oh wow.
I saw that and I went, oh, that's great.
Look at that.
Especially when you're starving after wrestling shows.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what is your go-to like after like the wrestling shows? So like a lot of
From
places like they're
definitely
closed.
both of those two.
Hmm.
Uh, Mozzarella stick cheeseburger from Sheets
Hmm.
with whatever side. Sometimes a milkshake too. I don't know. Sometimes I'm really hungry, so I eat a lot.
Growing boy, pretty much.
Yeah, I need to eat it too. I need to get big.
All right, so what's in the milkshake though? We need to know vanilla, chocolate. What's in this milkshake?
I mean, whatever they have there. Either will always get an Oreo one.
Mhm.
So vanilla and like Oreo crumbled up. But at Sheets I get Reese's because Reese's my favorite chocolate candy.
Look at
Fun.
that. So
Uh,
don't be surprised if people start bringing you some like Reese's at some
I'm
wrestling
down.
shows.
Please do. Please do. I want Reese's. If they had a Reese's milkshake at Wawa, I would get it all the time. But they only have cookies and cream of the ones that I like.
So Kaya, when he comes back up to Wrestling Open, you can bring him some Reese's peanut butter.
Please do, because I would love some.
Mark it down, like pretty much. So, hey, listen, I've heard stories that fans have brought stuff because of the podcast. Like a fan brought Ricky Smokes red wine because we were talking about red wine on the podcast.
Nah,
So
really?
yeah, and
Oh my
then
gosh, these Reese's are. Oh, please.
I think
You
what
know,
was it?
the
Landry
uh,
brought some stuff too. Twix.
the best. I think the best Reese's. I'll start this conversation.
Hmm.
It's Reese's sticks. Apparently, they've been around for a long time, but I've only seen them recently. They're phenomenal. Try those.
Mark it down, guys. Mark it down. You can bring it to him. You let me know if you get some Reese's that
I would
for
definitely let you
show.
know. I'll take a picture with them and be like, look what I got.
Good cop, bad cop says Reese's hot chocolate from the store is fire.
Reese's hot chocolate? Really?
I didn't even
I've
know that was a thing.
No, I did not know that was a thing
Is
either.
that like at Sheets or Wawa, good cop, bad cop, or is this like somewhere else that like we don't even know? I think it says
Didn't even
some
have that.
some fan brought one wrestler glitter pens. Oh yeah, I did. I brought glitter pens to Jay Lucas. So, but that was the whole story. So
Yeah, look at
yeah, gotta watch the podcast to know why. But yeah, so check that out. All right, let's do another fan tweet. This one's from Mike. He goes, "What is the funniest thing that has happened to you during a match that the crowd, uh, I guess during a match, what did you write that the crowd didn't catch? Oh, okay, yeah. So what happened during a match that the crowd didn't catch? So I guess something that like maybe like the fans didn't see, maybe like
that made me laugh.
yeah,
I have ones where the fans did see that made me laugh.
okay.
I mean,
So spill
or
that.
I made the fans laugh kind of.
Okay.
Like I was bitten in a match before. Uh, the bad guy, the heel,
Mhm.
Ryan Mooney, Rabid Ryan Mooney likes
Mhm.
to fight people, and I wear a mouthpiece, so he was trying to superplex me off the top rope, and I was fighting him off, and I have a mouthpiece, and I took it out, and then I bit him, and then he fell, and then I put it back in, I slapped it in my mouth, and then I went to do a crossbody. That people laughed at that. There was a battle royal that same day at one of the dojo shows.
Hmm.
There was a kid named Miles who was in a fireman's carry.
Hmm.
Someone was spinning him in a circle, and you could see us like just laughing on the apron, trying to cover our faces. That was pretty funny. Um, Ones where people don't know. Anytime in like uh a big mosh of people or like a battle royal, and I'm like kicking my friend or something, I'm like just like my hair's in my face, and I'm like, "You suck, dude," and I'm like laughing. That's what I could think of off the top of my head, though.
It's
I don't
gotta
know
be
when
hard
people
not
hit
to
it.
crack during like some of these like
Well, there's a
matches.
lot of people in the ring. They can't really see like what's going on
Right.
sometimes on my face.
Hmm.
So I'll be laughing when I'm like kicking somebody or something.
I have a habit to like to make certain wrestlers break, and then now like they'll just stay away from me now because they know I'll make them break. So it's like I'm not dealing with you pretty much. So, but that's gonna be hard. Maybe the dojo shows. Since you brought up again the dojo, maybe like for the fans that like aren't familiar, like maybe give them a little background, like at Cheeseburger School when they are, how much, all that.
So, Burger runs student shows at the Worldwide Dojo. Um, Usually on Fridays. It'll be like a $10 donation to see. Like usually he'll do it whenever a new student graduates, you know. So it'll be like $10 donation to the school, and then eventually that adds up. And we just got a new ring recently,
Mhm.
and oh my gosh, it's so much better. It's insane. But usually they run on Fridays, and it's about like a $10 donation to get in. But there's not a specific like they don't run like once a month, you know.
Mhm.
It's like whenever
Mhm.
someone's graduating or whenever the time is right, you know.
Mhm.
So
Interesting.
no specific time.
I gotta come to one of those. I feel like that'd be like fun to like
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
check out. All right, let's see. Let's check in the chat. Kai says, "What's Ryan's go-to like Dunkin' or coffee order?" Back to the food talk.
Whole lot of donuts. I'm a big donut guy.
What kind? She's
Definitely a
writing
big
it
donut
down.
guy. I don't drink coffee, but I do love donuts. I would get um strawberry donut, pink donut with some sprinkles. Maybe a chocolate one or something. With a it would be a bacon, egg, and cheese, but now I don't know. The bacon is just not as good as it was before. So like an egg and cheese sandwich or something like that with some OJ
Hmm.
and strawberry donut.
There you go.
But big donut guy.
Is that the best donut though? That's the question. Since
Yes.
you're talking, yeah, those are the best donuts.
There's a reason why Homer Simpson and that donut are recognized as one, I guess you could say. And there's yeah.
I love that. All right, checking the chats. Uh, versus, what do you mean breaking wrestlers is how I make my friends? Oh well, see, we see. This is just the thing. We have to just like try to break you guys in the ring. That's just we gotta make you
Yeah.
laugh. We gotta crack you
A-
guys.
Anytime that happens, it's always like a tag match when I'm on the apron or something. Someone will say something and I'll look at them or whatever.
I love that. That's too funny. All right, so I have to bring this up because this seems to be a conversation between me and a bunch of people, and maybe you probably like. I'm sure you hear this all the time or whatever. Is that a lot of people are saying like you are Jordan Oliver 10 years ago, pretty much.
Yeah, I get it. I get it all the time. I have gotten that since the day I stepped in the dojo. Like a fun fact, preacher Phineas James is one of the trainers at the dojo, and it was one of Jordan Oliver's trainers too. First thing he says to me, "Oh, you look like Jordan Oliver." You know who Jordan Oliver? I'm like, "Yes, yes, I do." Um, yeah, I've gotten to I've every state I go to, every show I go to, I always get it.
Mhm.
It was really bad in the beginning. Like I get it every single time. Just No hesitation. Oh, I thought you were Jordan Oliver. Are you Jordan Oliver's brother? You look like Jordan Oliver. But yeah, I get it all the time. Um, it's still cool to see what he's doing now, though.
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
great guy to be compared to, honestly.
Yeah,
Very great.
definitely. Yeah, that was always like a thing. Even shout out Desiree. Desiree's always like, she goes, "Oh, Jordan's brother." Jordan's brother.
Yeah.
I love that. So, let's see. Kylie's in chat says, "Ask Riot if he wants a dream match, a shot at Ricochet's AEW National Championship by giving us Cameron Coleman out in a promo."
Say that one more time, Ricochet.
He wants you to cut a promo for a title shot at Ricochet.
Speaking, there's just one guy on social media.
That's who it is.
That's the guy. Wait, this dude. His name. I think his name was Kyleel.
Yeah, Kylie.
Kyleel.
Mm-hmm. He's in the
Kyleel,
chat.
you need to chill out, man. You need to chill out with all this Ricochet talk. And Ricochet, maybe one day for that title. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe in a couple years. But you got one guy named Kyleel who wants a shot more than anybody. So watch out for him. I won't say that.
Definitely. Let's see. Matt Awesome's in the chat. What's up, Matt? Let's see. Matt said, "I said the same thing about Ryan, but he's a hell of a worker. I loved working with him."
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
And Marissa says, she's laughing at me because she said Desiree told me that like 2 weeks ago. Oh, because I was saying like that you're like brothers and stuff like that. Like Desiree's been saying this for a while. And she goes, "We were sitting at Focus Pro and I said, I like Ryan's pants. And she said, you know who he looks like, right?" I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what helps me stand apart, stand out, and that's what separates us is my hair and my shorts. So it's like, okay, that's Jordan, and that is Ryan or Flying Ryan.
So, all right. What is the favorite road trip snack?
Reese's Sticks.
Okay.
Yes. Or like a protein shake or something like that.
Oh.
But Reese's Sticks.
All right. So, with that being said, what are some things you like to do when you're not in the squared circle?
I used to play hockey when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching hockey, but I rarely have time to anymore,
Mm-hmm.
Everything is just wrestling. It's like when I'm at work, I think about wrestling. When I'm at wrestling, I wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm not wrestling, I watch wrestling. Or when I have a little bit of time on my hands, I play the wrestling video game. So a lot of it is wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But like hobbies, video games from time to time when I have time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like hockey. I really like that. That was my sport growing up. And just family time is, whenever I get the chance to.
Yeah, it's gotta be rough for you guys. You guys are always on the road, wrestling a whole bunch of times and training and everything. So
It's hard, but I love it. It's what I want to do.
let's see. Matt says he definitely took the chancla.
Yeah, yeah. That was a battle royal.
Mhm.
I was also choke slammed through the canvas by an opponent earlier in that match. And then it's me and it was me and Matt. We were the last two, and he spanked me with the chancla. I'm gonna get you back for that one day, dude. I did not forget about that. That was one of my first matches too.
Oh
I had
wow.
the shorts on. Yeah.
See, no, I don't know. You gotta think of something and like hit him back with it.
What would I? I'd probably use. What would I use? Hmm. Yeah, I don't, probably a hockey stick. Hockey stick is cool. Yeah. Hurts way worse than a chancla, Matt.
You're in trouble
Yeah, I
now.
didn't forget about that, dude.
You're in trouble now. Marissa said, "Not your shorts, the baggy black pants." She was talking about.
What?
She said your baggy black pants.
Oh, that's what I wear outside the ring. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what about them?
Oh, because we were talking about, I guess, the whole thing with like Focus Pro and Desiree
Yeah.
talking about Jordan Oliver. And
He tends to wear a suit. I tend to wear I guess you could say Hardy Boys pants is
Mhm.
basically what people call it. Uh, yeah, he wears a suit though. He's so we are very you can tell us apart.
Kai says, "Who are some of Ryan's favorite wrestlers? I remember him mentioning his fave being Jeff Hardy, but are there any more?"
Jeff Hardy's definitely number one. Growing up, it was Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, HBK, CM Punk, anything with bright colors, you know.
Mhm.
Um, and nowadays, still the same, you know. Th Thank God those guys are wrestling. Besides, HBK, he's not. I really like Kenny Omega. Remember the first time I discovered him in like 2016. I was at my aunt's house down the shore, and they only had New Japan on
Mhm.
this one channel at like 2 a.m. So I'd stay up to watch it.
Mhm.
And I saw Kenny Omega for the first time, and I'd never seen wrestling like that before, you know? Just introduced me to strong style and just what New Japan is. That was really, really cool. But I don't know, I like a lot of high flyers, a lot of strong style guys. Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, Will Ospreay.
Pretty cool.
Similar favorite wrestlers to a lot of people. So, but those are like the big ones: Jeff Hardy, Kenny Omega, guys like that.
Hey, maybe like one day you might be like working with them. Like I just had a conversation with Zach
Yeah.
the other day. We were talking about Shawn Michaels and how like I don't know if you saw like a video with like Shawn Legacy, and I was saying to him, I was like, it's really cool. It was like, me growing up watching Shawn Michaels in the days of like 94, 95, and everything, and then like seeing him, helping out with NXT, but then watching people in the independent scene, finally get signed, and then to work with people like grow up watching, this could be you, like it's
Yeah.
insane. Like,
Yeah. Can't wait. It will happen one day, but yeah, it is kind of cool that like, before your boss was like, Vince McMahon or somebody like that, but now your boss can be Triple H or
yeah.
Shawn Michaels. Like it's kind of cool to think about.
Hey, you might be in like Japan one day. I mean, like, especially now after COVID and everything, that we're seeing like these opportunities. Like Marcus Matters is in Japan right now.
Yeah, he's there for 50 days.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah. That's
Shooter
awesome.
Boys,
It's crazy, but that's awesome too.
Germany. Shooter Boys are at Germany. Becca was at Germany. Like, did you think that these are things that are like so possible that could happen?
Like think when I thought about like wrestling or just for
Yeah,
people in general.
just like, well, wrestling wise, like that, this, all these opportunities that could happen, because I so foresee that for you as well, of like you having
Oh,
all
thank
these gigantic opportunities like in the future. But like, did you think this, like, becoming a wrestler, like this is the possibility that could happen to you like one day?
Yeah, I always wanted to be one of those guys who wrestled everywhere,
Hmm.
you know, like make a name for myself in a lot of different places.
Hmm.
Like I do want to wrestle in Japan, I do want to wrestle in Germany, I do want to wrestle in America, obviously, Canada. Wrestled in Canada a couple times. That was
Hmm.
really cool. Um, so two countries
So
under my
cool.
belt. Can't wait to have a little bit more so on Instagram. I can put the flags on there like everyone else, you know?
I love that. No, that it's gonna happen. You're so young, and like, like I said, you have such a, the opportunity in wrestling is endless. So, I hope that
Yeah.
for you. Stallard to the chat, he goes, the man himself. What's up?
What up?
Kaya says, who does Ryan think some of the most underrated wrestlers are? Oh, that's a good one. So preach it out there. Let's get some names out there. People might be aware, might not be aware. Throw some names out there.
Alec Price, Jordan Oliver.
Well, I would think a lot of people would know
Right on.
those names.
Well, no, now that they're on TV,
Yeah.
so it's like everyone on the indies knows them. Everyone who's
Yeah.
a fan of independent wrestling knows them. But, casual fans,
Mhm.
don't really know who they are yet. But them, without a doubt in my mind, they're two of the best wrestlers in the world. Um, I was watching Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander is definitely very underrated. That was like 2016 though, so Not saying that he's bad now.
No, no, no,
I
no.
did see him wrestle Amazing Red recently at House of Glory. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Um, some underrated wrestlers on like the Independence or like on TV.
Independence.
Independence.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, I mean, I would say like Marcus Mathers, Jordan Oliver, Alec Price, Fancy Ryan Clancy, Junie Underwood. Uh, Underrated. Cheeseburger for sure. He is. Oh my God, he's like a wizard. Really,
Yes.
his knowledge is insane. Oh no, there's a lot of guys with our underrated who are now like kind of they're signed, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, what about
Uh,
people that are like not signed? Let's like go that way. That you.
People who aren't really like known as much, you think?
Yeah, give us a couple of those because those are always good to like kind of throw some new names out that
Oh,
people
okay,
might
I
not be
understand.
familiar. Yeah.
There's a guy called Troy Locke, Troy
Mm-hmm.
Locke Daniel, Misery Inc. Those
Hmm.
guys are really cool, very underrated. Um, I I'm sure you guys know Post Game.
Hmm. You
Yeah,
guys just wrestled them.
yeah they're very talented
Hmm.
guys. Think about people from the dojo. Um, hmm. There's a lot of Sal Mastretta, Sturdy Sal,
Hmm.
and Moses, state champs. They were underrated for sure. Just started to get their tag team stuff going, so they'll be out there some more. Um,
There's a lot.
Don Free, yeah, there's a lot. Wrestling is so big and so small at the same time. It's
Right?
crazy.
Isn't it crazy? It is. It's so
Don
small, but yet
Don
so big.
Freeze,
Don Freeze
Terry.
is so good. I know Don for a long time. I'm so glad he's started to like get out there more.
Yeah, I had a blast wrestling him.
Yeah.
Uh, Teriyaki. There's too many to name, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh,
You need to go down to like the WWA 4 and go to like some of those student shows. Those kids are insane that come out of that school. Like you said, like Teriyaki, he's been on this podcast and we talked about it. But
yeah, he's great.
when I went down to Georgia, like there was a whole bunch of students from WWA 4 that I haven't even seen or heard yet that they're trying to make their name out there. Just coming out of like with AR Fox. Yeah.
It, it's cool. I haven't been over to like you know, I've been wrestling on the East Coast, so
Hmm.
I know a lot of wrestlers around here, but
Hmm.
like the West Coast, not really familiar with yet, till I get over there and I start like, I go to a show now, I at least recognize one or two people, like
Hmm.
always,
Hmm.
but can't wait when I don't recognize anyone. And then it becomes just growing and just going to different
Hmm.
places.
We gotta get you
Cannot
out
wait.
there more. So fans, like
I,
tweet
I
out your
will. I'll
favorite
be in Vegas
promotions.
this year though. For Mania Week, I'll be in Vegas.
Awesome, awesome. So book him, or go chat with him and book him later or something. Like, you'll like him. You'll like
Down
him.
to chat. Let's go.
Kai says we need Flying Ryan versus Fancy Ryan. Maybe at Wrestling Open, Battle of the Ryans would go crazy.
Let's do it. Let's do Battle of the Ryans. I mean, I encountered him in the Limitless Rumble.
Mhm.
We beat up one guy together.
Mhm.
That was it. That was my one interaction with him in ring.
Oh,
But
so
yeah,
we have to change that.
yeah, for sure. He's definitely one of my bucket list indie wrestlers this
Ooh.
year.
Ooh, so like throw it out there. Like so let's do this. So we're in 2026. Give us three names that you want to work this year.
Shit.
I just threw him on the spot. He's like, let me think about this.
There's guys I've worked in multi-man matches that, oh well, I was on the same team as Fancy Ryan
Mhm.
Clancy. We were Fancy Flying Cartwheel and American Dream
Yes.
with Jack Cartwheel. There's a lot of guys I've been in multi-man matches with that I'd like to wrestle, like
Mhm.
uh, Ryan Clancy, Jack Cartwheel, and all that. Marcus Mathers, like I wrestled him in a triple threat before. I like to wrestle him
Mhm.
in singles.
Mhm.
But three, oh, man. Uh,
We're putting it out there.
yeah.
It's the beginning of the year. Let's make some bucket lists for this year.
There's a couple people who got signed, so I'm glad I got to wrestle Jordan and Alec multiple times. That was very fun.
I'd like to
Um,
see you and AR Fox. I feel like that would be so
yeah,
fun.
let's go. He's not on Indies though. He signed, isn't he signed to AEW?
Yeah, but you never
Yeah,
know.
right.
Let's be
Um,
real. Like a lot of the people that are at AEW are working indies, or if they're not, they could, Like I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like you
yeah, true.
and AR Fox would be really, really good.
I would like to work some childhood heroes, but indie wise, well, I'll go with like GCW.
Okay.
Uh, oh, Wrestling Open too. I
Mhm.
would like to wrestle Bobby Orlando. In the Limitless Rumble, he threw his go at me,
He did.
but then he super kicked me in the face. So that wasn't cool. Goats are not cool either.
Oh damn.
We're gonna have to change. We're gonna have to maybe change my opinion on that, but
Ooh.
we'll have to do that in the ring.
Good thing my little, Bobby Jr. is up this way. Good thing
Uh,
it's not in the background.
I would also like to wrestle KJ Orso.
Hmm.
That would be really cool. Um, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
people I'd like to wrestle everyone, honestly.
One more name. Give us one more name. Throw one more name
What
out there.
name?
One more name.
Bear Bronson. He's
Oh.
just signed to TNA though, so it's hard.
Mm,
There's
never
a
seen him.
Power Pro Lucha. There's a guy called Big Calix. He's underrated.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
is awesome. I'd like to
Yeah.
wrestle him.
Ooh. Well, there have it. Make it happen, guys. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right. So I have
There's
one.
so many names. I'm definitely forgetting some too.
It's always like that when you're on the spot. It's always hard. That we'll end the podcast and they'll be like, ah, shit, like I should have thought.
Exactly, exactly.
It's always like that. So, but we threw some stuff out there that possibly could happen. So, so I have one final question for you. If you guys have any more, drop it into the chat. All right, so this one's important to me. Wrestling with positivity. Since we live into the world of negativity with wrestling, I like to focus on the positive. So, is there anything that you can think of, like maybe a fan's done for you, you've done for a fan, maybe a wrestler's done for you, maybe you've done for a wrestler, anything that we wouldn't know unless you shared this story?
Oh, okay. Um, well, Jordan Oliver, Alec Price have taught me so much. They are my mentors on the road and become like my teachers. They've they have taught me countless things that I will never forget and really helped change my way of thinking in wrestling, and they really helped evolve me. I'm still not evolved, I'm still growing
Hmm.
and learning as I always will, but they really helped me out. Uh, and any photographers in wrestling who get those money shots, those without photographers, we wouldn't have such cool pictures to post. So I always like to appreciate them. Um,
Yeah, they deserve all love and respect for that because it's really cool to see all those like
uh,
photos and stuff.
so the question was, so remind me of the question again. It was,
So just anything positive, something that like we wouldn't know, like a story or
oh,
whatever, but
so how I got the match with Joey Janela. It was Cannonball Fest.
Mhm.
I rode up with Jordan and his wife. We got there and we needed Brett and Joey needed someone to pick up Nick Gage.
Mhm.
Uh, the person who was supposed to pick him up got into a car accident,
Oh wow.
and me and Jordan just got there. So Brett asked me and Joey asked me to go if I could pick up Nick Gage, and they were like, "Trust me, it'll be worth it." And I'm like, "Okay." Um, I didn't mind either. I was gonna help out with the show that day anyway. Um, but he said you could be in the Rumble too, which is cool. So went out of my way. I picked up Nick Gage. He had a lot of cool stories to tell. Um, and I'm glad that he's doing well now. Can't wait to see him back. He so we get to the show. Nick Gage does his little he does forget what he did. He did like he didn't have a match, but he interfered with something at the end or cut a promo and stuff. for Jeff Cannonball. It was really cool. Then I got in the Rumble like last minute. That was really cool. That was a cool experience. I got just helping out consistently and knowing that they have faith in me to pick up Nick Gage and get him here on time. And then I get a match with Joey Janela and just changes my life. That was really really cool.
Man, I can only imagine the stories like in the car, just like, the knowledge also too that like Nick Gage gave you as well. Like
Yeah.
that would be like really cool. So, oh, I love that. Definitely appreciate that. So, all right. So let's tell the people, what you got coming up so that they can come support you or watch you or whatever, and bring your Reese's.
Yes, please do. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that would be awesome if you could. Don't mind.
All right. So go ahead. You can tell everybody.
This Friday at SPO PWU, I'll be wrestling Junie Underwood in the main event. We just had a big draw last week. He superplexed me off the top rope, and then he went to roll backwards, but I got him in a cradle, and we pinned each other, and it was a draw. But now we're the main event, and now I'm just saying if we happen to have a draw again, that 5 extra minutes will definitely come into play or something like that. But let me look at the exact location and everything.
It's in Holly, New Jersey. I got it up on the screen.
Oh, okay. You got the
Yeah, I
graphic
got
on
it.
there?
I haven't flashed it on the
Okay.
stream, so I got you.
That's Friday,
Mhm.
and then Saturday I'll be at Harris Casino for GCW Crushed Up. I will not be teaming with Alec and Jordan, and I'll not be wrestling the Spectral Envoy, but I will be doing something. Not just sure yet, but definitely come out to that. It's my hometown, and it's GCW, so big wombo combo for me, you know.
Mhm.
And then Sunday, I am a lumberjack in Mad Dog Connolly and hold on, let me check that graphic again. Here it is. Yeah. And then Sunday, February 1st. Wow, we're already in
I
February. It's
know.
Super Power Slam presented by Orange Crust. I am a lumberjack.
Love that.
And I like that they're actually putting out graphics for the lumberjacks, making it important,
Yeah.
people in here.
You never know who's
Um,
gonna be there. So a
yeah,
couple
never
of
know.
people.
Paul Walter Hauser versus Mad Dog
Mhm.
Connolly in a lumberjack strap match. So
That'd
they
be
will be
crazy.
connected. They will be connected in a lumberjack match. Let's go. That's
Don't get whipped.
it's
Okay.
for the Progress Protest Championship.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I did not know that it was a strap match. I should have read that
He's
better.
excited now. Just be careful for the strap.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit. Do not miss that show. That card is stacked, by the
Yeah,
way.
it
For
is.
Power Slam.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be
Do not
there
miss that
Sunday.
See you there.
I will be there, hanging out, watching, try not to die.
That is the weekend I got lined up though.
There you go. There you
Got
go.
yeah. It's gonna be great.
Jam-packed weekend. So tell the fans where they can follow you if they're not following you, all that fun stuff.
You can follow me on all social medias at Flying Ryan O'Neal. And it's Flying without the G and O'Neal, Oneill. Don't spell it like Shaq. It's got 2 L's and it's an E and an I.
You just put it up. It's right on
Yeah,
our screen
but
if you can
it's the
see
same
it.
thing on all social medias. It's gonna start putting matches out on YouTube. Don't have any up yet, but we'll be doing that soon.
Oh, please
But
do that.
at Flying Ryan O'Neal and everything.
All those links are in the description below. I got you covered if you're a little lazy. I got you.
Thank you.
Just go
Thank
click
you.
it. Just go click all that fun stuff. So, is there anything else you want to share with the fans that we didn't discuss today?
My favorite color is red.
Mine too.
I'll be in Vegas Mania weekend. I will be there.
Look at that. So,
So never know where you see me.
here comes
you know.
Reese's. I love that.
Gotta get sponsored by Reese's and get
Yeah,
some.
right? You gotta start cutting some promos, eating the.
Gotta
the
get a
Reese's.
Reese's cup shirt and everything. I
You
think I
gotta
might
come
do
out
that.
wrestle with it, like you come out of the
Like
ring.
Macho Man and the Slim Jims, but it's Flying Ryan and Reese's
There you
cups.
go. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, if Alex Zane can have a Taco Bell order in Japan,
He does?
yes.
That's insane.
It's so cool to like see that too. So hey, you never know. Maybe you could be sponsored by Reese's. Put it out there. So
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm down.
well, I will be back next week with Giorgio Lawrence. So make sure you are subscribed to Queen of the Indies Corner. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for all the fans who jumped in, left some questions, all the fun comments and all that stuff. You're listening to this later. Make sure you leave me a like and a comment and all that fun stuff. So with that being said, stay safe, support independent wrestling. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.
Feeling miserable.